And so I said, how are you going to disclose it? And then, so what had happened is I had a call with two people from the Sourcey.
Yeah.
And where we were going to where they were going to they basically said, I can see you're unhappy because I kept writing,
You know, I mean, and it's clear. I mean, it's obvious why anyone or any researcher would be frustrated at
right.
that point.
So I had this call with them and they said to me, and I said, okay, how are you guys going to disclose this? And they said, we're not.
It's like,
What? Okay. And they tried to appease me with all these. They were like, what if we let you join our enterprise co-pilot? And I was like, oh, no, I don't care.
No, I don't.
How
I'm
are
not
you?
interested.
And in some sense, I would love to. And I feel kind of bad because I'd love to say like, yeah, it's because Microsoft's evil. Like they just didn't have access. I kind of raised the HIPAA point. They said, I don't really know who to ask about that. And it's clear that this part of the organization maybe doesn't have. I've not worked at Microsoft. I don't know the internals of it, but somehow I think there is someone at Microsoft that would have agreed that this should have been disclosed and it never made it onto their desk. Something. I don't think it like.
What I will say is a lot of times there's actually like a group of people. It's almost like a panel. So I'm sure my guess is there had been some sort of discussion in there and somebody made that decision, or either a collective group of people made those decisions. But that's unfortunate. Yeah.
That's even worse. So,
Right. Yeah. So but it's crazy because you mentioned the HIPAA and GDPR requirements and so forth. Like if there was any kind of discovery on something like this, I mean, imagine to customers, like, how that would come out, like,
right. I don't understand how they thought. And so what bothered me about it was that, and then I told them, so you guys are basically making a bet that I won't be able to make that I won't make this a big enough deal to where people will disagree. Because they said, I strongly disagree with your decision not to disclose. And I think the world will disagree with your decision not to disclose.